Hi, welcome to Loyola's Environmental Law Concentration. I'm Dan Selmi. I've been a faculty member here for 28 years.
I'm Kathy Trisolini. I'm here for 3 years.
We thought we'd begin by telling you a little bit about our backgrounds. Obviously, since I'm a lot older than Professor Trisolini, I've had more experience. I've been teaching environmental law here for about 28 years. Before that, I practiced in the Attorney General's office for 6 years, and I have been the counsel arguing over 30 appeals in the California appellate courts.
I'm Kathy Trisolini, as I said. I'm in my 3rd year teaching here. I've taught environmental law, also a course on local governments and the environment, courses on climate change. Prior to coming here, I was a teaching fellow at UCLA, where I taught the environmental law clinic, as well as environmental law courses more generally, and several courses in addition to that. My area of research is focused on climate change, especially local governments' efforts in addressing climate change. And this corresponds pretty closely with my background. I worked at 2 small plaintiff-side environmental firms that worked on land use regulation and environmental issues more broadly.
Let us tell you a little bit about the environmental law concentration. One thing you could expect in it here is a lot of hands-on interaction with the faculty, with Professor Trisolini and myself, and that's because the program's been designed to make sure that there is intensive one-to-one feedback to the student. For example, when you're on your what we call the capstone experience, working out with an agency, what we'll do is at least once have lunch with you and with the agency lawyer, who is the person you are reporting to. You won't get that in a lot of other areas. We can do that because we have a relatively small, focused program.
I also want to say this is a very exciting time to be doing environmental law because things are wide open right now. We have a lot of brand new issues. The whole legal system is trying to figure out how to address climate change. This new problem, how are we going to regulate it? How are we going to work with other countries? What level of government? So it's completely wide open. It's like the Wild West. There are folks on different sides shooting it out, trying to figure out what the regulations, what the laws are going to look like. And emerging new environmental lawyers who get to work on these kind of problems, really big scale, important issues.
Another thing you can expect are relatively small classes here. There's a wide variety of classes actually we think you can take, but the classes that fit the environmental law concentration, the ones that are required or the ones that most students take, have a relatively small number of students, so you'll get a lot of one-to-one interaction with faculty members, both us and the adjuncts who teach it as well when you take your classes.
Yes.
In concluding, we would encourage you, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. My email address is dan.selmi, S-E-L-M-I, at lls.edu.
I'm Katherine, K-T-H-E-R-I-N-E, Trisolini, T-R-I-S-O-L-I-N-I, at lls.edu.
We'd be happy to meet with you and talk with you as you figure out whether you'd like to enroll in the environmental law concentration.